This is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, the release version, Episode 9. Last time we picked up our little friend Wizard here, and we're going to go save somebody. But we need to search the map first for goodies. And actually I just realized that putting the mage armor only raises him 1. I may switch his spell out. I need to remember to do that, though, before we sleep next time. Or after we've used all our normal spells. Oh, there's some loot. Oh, we forgot to loot here. Well, that's not a good loot to forget. We got to loot the people we killed. And we got more loot here. This is you only get to get here once type loot.
All according to plan.
Apparently I missed one here. Probably a body. Nope. Spice. Something teeny on this guy. An eye, a silver medallion, gold earrings, and some money. Nothing thrilling. Okay. Let's head this way. And there's our exit. Apparently, you're stuck on a tree. I sometimes get stuck. We should check how she's actually set up. She has a crossbow, or 1 to 3 acid, 1 to 3 cold, but it's a touch attack. We'll set that as her default. Okay. Whoops. That is not what we want. Ooh, loot. Food. This is probably a pantry. Oh, a scroll. Touch of gracelessness. Food. Food. Alcohol. And
save the last one for me.
Demons. A jug. Oh, more purifying stuff. Well, so much for that. There's theoretically an achievement you can get
We will be victorious!
if you save all the guests, which is why I went into turn mode. Yeah. Can we charge him? No. Well, that sucks. We'll have to run up there and try to aggro him. Okay.
I'll cut you wide open.
Come on, guys. I know you want to help us. Oh, there's Arcana. We want her. Escape, drunk nobles. Okay, we can no longer get the thing, so I'm just gonna let it go auto now. Because I've heard there's an achievement that you can get if you manage to not have any of the people killed, but apparently that's really hard to do. Is that everything? I think so.
Greetings, valiant stranger who has just burst into my life. I am the master of this house, Count Daron Kale, myriad mellifluous monikers Aronde. No need to introduce yourself. I find remembering insignificant details, such as the name of passing acquaintances, such a bore.
Wow. Bonafide blue bloods and unparalleled aristocracy. All this makes me itch to do something really crass. Ooh, like blow my nose on the curtains.
What are you waiting for, my squamous squire? The curtains in this room are velvet, but we have some excellent silk ones with gold thread elsewhere in the house. Take your pick. My soft furnishings are yours to do with as you wish. I'm quite sick of the place, truly. I shall either sell it, or burn it to the ground and build a new mansion in its place. Now that we've finished with the niceties, tell me this. How did all those thrice-damned demons end up at my soiree?
Kenneville lies in ruins. The Skari killed Trendalev. The Wardstone has been captured, and you're asking me why demons gatecrashed your party.
Canabris in ruins. Descari. Well, well, well. And I was already lamenting the lack of excitement at my little banquet. Although it must have been tolerable enough if we didn't get notice of a great hulking demon attacking a dragon just outside the window. It seems as though Descari's occasion was altogether more of a crush than mine, if you will pardon the pun.
I expect a little gratitude for saving you.
Of course, where are my manners? There. You can also poke about the house and claim whatever takes your fancy. Though I imagine some of you already had that in mind.
I'm feeling very attacked right now.
You can go to the Defender's Heart. It's under the protection of Erebeth, Triablade, and the Eagle Watch.
I thank you for the invitation, but I am not quite as desperate as I may seem. At times, it is better to be surrounded by the repugnant mugs of demons than the sour and dour physiognomies of Iomede's righteous paladins.
What about my physiognomy? Sour enough for his lordship? Don't worry, another few minutes with the dazzling count here, and it'll sour like week-old milk.
What's this? An attractive paladin with a sense of humor? You're a veritable walking scandal. Either way, my mansion is now safe. I have a pair of half-decent guards. I just need to drag them out of the storeroom and bring them to their senses. I ordered them to drink a love potion, you see? For reasons which seemed extremely witty at the time and in the state of inebriation I then found myself in. They can guard the house while the valorous paladins beat back the demon assault. They will beat them back, yes? As regards myself, I feel like stretching my legs. I know rudimentary divine spells, I am no friend to demons, and I elevate any society that I deign to grace with my presence. I shall accompany you, only for a short time, of course. I have no desire to remain at the vanguard for a protracted period. What say you, my ephemeral but highly diverting acquaintance? After all, Lord Descari spoiled my party. I now burn with the desire to spoil his.
Deal.
Capital. Good acquaintances that begin and end at just the right moment often leave the most pleasant memories. Wouldn't you say?
Okay. Let's drop you and pick up you. Okay, now we have to find Akara.
Don't even try to gloat.
Thank you, stranger, for saving us from the demons and for your timely entrance. I swear, I don't know who has enraged me more today, the demons or the oh-so-affable master of this house. I'm a friend of Ilkes. He asked me to find you and protect you. Alkes is alive, and he made a brilliant new friend. It's a shame it had happened now when the city is under siege by the demons, and those pig-headed inquisitors are pursuing us instead of doing something useful. Do you know where the third of your group is? Wallflower? No idea. If he knows about the demon attack, he won't just hide away. He'll go out and try to help people. If he doesn't know, well, you'll have no chance of finding him. He's a pretty skilled mage, but I doubt he'll risk using magic. He'll probably do something the Inquisitioners won't expect. Pose as someone, disguise himself. We have a great selection of masquerade costumes in the temple. I know. I'll tie my shawl around your arm. Wallflower gave it to me. He'll spot it right away and know you're a friend. If I were you, I would look in for him in Kenneth Market Square. Can you make it somewhere safe on your own? It looks like the Inquisitioners aren't busting down the door just yet, and they're not hiding under the bed, so I might be safe for now. I'll be fine on my own. I'll go to our temple to Ilkis, and the Inquisitioners must have searched there by now, and they won't come back a second time. I have to go. Good luck. May Desna be with you, stranger. Okay. So let's look at this guy.
Rules are made to be broken.
He's an actual neutral evil Azramir oracle. Excuse me. So he is very good at persuading people. He's got a reasonable knowledge, and he's got a few other assorted skills here and there. He's an atheist. How can you be an atheist oracle? I guess it doesn't require religion. Uncanny dodge, powerless prophecy. life. So he's got remove sickness, lesser restoration, neutralize poison, restoration. Oh, so he is a good person for us. Rapier, emissary, positive channeling, buckler proficiency. You cast a spell that cures the target of hit points damage. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity. Okay, that is really good. Charge, demoralize, treat affliction, coup de grace, glitter dust, channel positive healing, channel negative. Does not look like he has. He's +5 with his crossbow. So he took he does have selective channel. That was the other thing I wanted to make sure he had. And he's got extra channel. So he's basically our new main healer. So let's get everyone together. And have him pop off an aura. That should get everybody. Yep, that got everybody. I love auras. Especially when you have selective channeling. Okay, we can leave now. What's that?
Trivial.
Portrait of Gallifrey. Ah, I think he's related to her. And we exit the area. Okay, and now we're going to go back to the market square. Travel. Oh, fight. I'm hoping to make 4th level and get as many extra people before the huge fight comes up, because it's a tough fight.
I'll cheer you on from over there.
Those things charge horribly. Okay. So Bear, you are also injured. So let's pop off one of these. Apparently I didn't get everyone together first, which I should have. Well, looks like it's starting to rain in the game. I thought for a minute it was starting to do it outside, which would be strange because it's bright and sunny. That's how good the audio is.
Oh, the
Okay.
waiting's never fun.
Okay. That should be sufficient. You may want to change his spell too. Okay. We are right here. Okay. I think the mage we're looking for is up here. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I was right. Pardon me, I saw you with that Shaw. Does that mean you're a friend of Aranka's? What I'm saying, of course, is it does. So, Adept Thrall of the Temple Desna, you are under arrest on suspicion of treason and aiding the demons. You have 1 minute to come quietly. Drag your feet, and we'll count that as an attempt to resist justice. Demons are running amok all over cannabis. Now is not the time to settle scores. On contrary, now is the perfect time to catch the demons' accomplices while they're confident and letting their mask slip. You are torturing this poor boy for nothing. I can't stand for this. We are following orders and acting for the good of the city. The troublemaker must be arrested.
They will break against our resolve.
I hate to have to kill you guys. We need every person we can get, but...
I'm wounded? This was not planned.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Time's not waiting.
Okay, everyone's healed up, mostly. Okay, let's talk to you again. Oh, Desna, why is in doing what is right must we so often be forced to spill blood when it's not necessary? Can this really be the price of the true path and of freedom? Anyway, thank you. I'd have been done for without you. I'm sorry it had to end this way too. I got a little confused about what was right and what wasn't. Our stunt with the Wardstone, I mean, it's my burden to bear. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go to the Temple of Desna. I want to be alone with the goddess and reflect on all that has happened. Now, this quest is very important because you have to complete it to open up one of the mystic paths. So now that we've taken care of that, we'll still have to go to the Temple of Desna, which I don't know where it is. But first, I think we need to go back. Whoops. Need to go back here. We need to search the square because I don't think we've found an important item yet.
As it should be. That is not far.
I think we've already been here, haven't we? There we are. This is another important thing you have to find. The demon invasion transformed all of Cannabis into one great battlefield, but nowhere in the city suffered as much as this square. This place saw a clash of titans, the demon Dascari leading his hordes against the Abyss and the dragon Torendaliv, the mightiest of the city's defenders and one of the first to fall. The scene of destruction leaves no doubt as to the battle's outcome. A skilled scout could recreate the course of the battle moment by moment simply by looking at the ruins, from the chimneys torn down by powerful wings in a sharp dive to the bloody tracks left behind when the demons dragged away the noble reptile's broken body. But it's no hypothetical scout gazing upon the ruins. It's Jensine, and she is not alone. The shadow of a strange, barely perceptive presence lingers over this place. Like a gaze untendered from any observer, this mysterious force, unknown to mortal kind, simply assesses, judge, and sinks a better way. In an instant, Jacine is vested with this power and looks at the world with its eyes. The past, present, and future stand before her as a unified whole, an unmoving, multifaceted crystal that could be beautiful were it not for the many fractures, blemishes, and flecks marring its splendor. What does the past see? In the past exists the one who wielded this gaze in life. Another, although the one and the life are inappropriate terms for aeons, the supernatural embodiment of cosmic balance. Rather than who or what, a better word for these entities is how. This aeon appeared from outside this world, from the great beyond, to put an end to the intermingling of the planes and destroy the world wound, the chasm disrupting the order of the multiverse. Alas, the visitor from beyond proved too weak for the battle that came to fight. They even failed to finish casting the spell that would have sent Dascari back to the Abyss. With one swing of his scythe, the demon cut the Arion down. What does the present see? Ruins, bloods, corpses. None of this perturbs the Aeon's dispassionate gaze. The living are alive, the dead will be judged by Pharasma. All is as it should be, but the demons circling in the sky or prowling through the streets create a jarring juxtaposition, like splashes of blood-red ink on a restrained pencil sketch. They should not be here. The world of mortals is for mortals. The demon's place is in the demon world. How sublime the world would be if everything in it knew its place. But even the demons aren't as abhorrent as the sharp-edged, unassuming crystal, languishing in the dirt, among the bricks and smashed cobblestones. No mortal would notice it, but to the Aryan's eyes, its mere existence is an outrage against universal laws. If the Aryan still existed, they would not stop until the crystal was unmade. But the Aryan is gone, and only their gaze remains. Jaren decides to pick the crystal up of the ground and stows it in her pocket. She is mortal, which means she has the power to decide what to do with it. What future does she see? Good and evil, chaos and order, everything in its lawful place in the multiverse. It no longer trespassing where it does not belong. Nothing is disturbing the smooth and steady current to the river of souls from life into death and back to life again. The reality, rid of its flaws, is now perfect, and the Aryan's withdrawal to eventually admire its beauty, which will never be threatened again. After allowing the heroine to view the world through its eyes, the little that remained of the destroyed Aryan is killed, even appropriate here for an entity as so removed from life and death as we understand them, used up its last vestiges of energy. Now they are ready to disperse into nothingness, unless someone decides to preserve the Aryan with themselves. Would the heroine take on this power so that she may look at the world through another's eyes, or will she allow it to vanish? I'm going to go ahead and keep my path options open, so I'm going to go ahead and retain the Aryan's power within myself. Hopefully that doesn't force me to be an Aryan, because I sort of have another one I want to be. The spirit of Aryan dwells out of sight deep in Jacine's soul, like a pair of magical spectacles stowed away until the moment that the heroine once again needs to look at the world through another's eyes. And I think at this point, we will call it an episode. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave me a like or a comment. And if you dislike the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine. But please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming!